Let's be honest, have you already forgotten about those New Year's resolutions already? Trust me, I've been there as well. Well, don't despair. Instead of making resolutions, let's try this instead. Hey, this is Maggie. Are you a dreamer? A passionate individual that wants to get their idea out in the world and don't know where to start? Well, join me on the Maggie Inc. podcast, where we talk about business, life, motivation, budgeting, branding, and everything in between. Let's get you on your true path and your purpose so you can start making a difference no matter how big or small. Let's get started. Thanks, 2020. It's been quite a year, but you can go away now. No, seriously. Bye-bye. I'm sure you'd all agree that 2020 has literally been a total write-off. What just happened? Crazy times? Kind of an understatement. The reality is that lives have been lost, businesses have been shut down or forced to close for extended periods of time. Most have not been able to see family and or friends for months or even at all. Weddings have been postponed, schools are online, no traveling, no hugging, no handshakes. Heck, don't even walk near me. Unprecedented? Ugh, if I hear that word one more time. Now let's just pretend this never happened. Deal? But sadly, we can't. Life goes on, and we still have endless bills to pay. But if we've learned anything from 2020, is that we are resilient. We can adapt, and most certainly, we can be patient among the chaos. Let's just be grateful we are still breathing. So, to ring in the new year, let's think of 5 things to quit for 2021. Yes, I said quit. Making New Year's resolutions is old news. We go in with the best of intentions, but then only a few weeks in, we're in the dark about what we were trying so hard to achieve. We create laundry lists of goals, and then we beat ourselves up when we fail to follow through. Quitting is often easier than starting something new. So here are my top 5 things to quit for 2021. Number 1. Quit making excuses. Literally, I'm the queen of excuses. Just ask my significant other. But you know what? No more. I'm tired of hearing myself say the same things over and over again. I'm too tired. I'm too busy. Maybe I'll work on that some other time. Life is too short to procrastinate. If not now, then when? If there's something you want to try or do, whether it's to work out more, start a new business, or improve your family relationship, just go for it and you might surprise yourself. Number 2, quit complaining. Not gonna lie, 2020 was a tough year. Well, for all of us. And there seems to be no end to this new normal going into 2021. But let's quit complaining and be grateful. Grateful for a roof over our heads, for food on our plates, and most importantly, for toilet paper in our bathrooms. Seriously, folks, let's set our priorities straight. Let's take this time to slow down, reflect, and figure out what's actually important in our lives. Let's take this time to pick up old hobbies or learn something new, or just show ourselves a little bit of self-care. Number 3, quit hoarding things. I was going to say quit buying things you don't need, but I feel like my real problem is not the buying, but learning to let things go. I've tried to adopt a minimalist lifestyle, but somehow there's still too much stuff I'm hoarding, especially things I've left at my parents' home after moving out. Sorry, Mom. From old school notes, books, magazines, souvenirs, clothes, and other miscellaneous items. If I haven't used them within the last year or two, then it's all gotta go. It's so hard though because I'm sentimental, but I feel so much better after a good declutter. Number 4, Quit comparing yourselves to others. It's so easy to scroll social media and get lost in the rabbit hole of envy. Guilty. The whole comparison game is definitely a surefire way to start feeling bad about ourselves, especially when we don't think we measure up. So instead, let's turn off our apps and stop obsessing over someone else's life, and let's just focus on our own journey. We are all on different paths and different timelines. Enjoy the process. Every second you waste over someone else's life, you take away from your own. Number 5, and it's the last one on the list, quit living in fear. To be honest, I've been wanting to start a new business for years now, but somehow was just too darn afraid to try. Fear of failure, fear of leaving my comfort zone. Sometimes when you're too comfortable, you become complacent. You reach a certain level and it's hard to try something new and start at the bottom again. It would be such a shame not to try, though. We all have unique gifts and talents. Instead of hiding them to avoid judgment, we should just put ourselves out there. Stop doubting and start believing. Having fear is a good thing. That means you actually care about what you're doing. But don't let it stop or paralyze you from taking action. We all start somewhere. Do something every day that scares you, and you'll soon be able to kick fear in the. So here's to 2021, the year of the quitters. When we start quitting, things may start to actually look up. Keep on searching and keep on growing. I believe in you, and I know you've got this. Thank you for joining me on the Maggie Ng podcast. Be sure to check out my website, maggieng.com. That's MAGGIENG.com. And I will catch you next time.